Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
A very good Thursday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage experts, right here at Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports. Thank you to everyone for listening across Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams, edmontonsportstalk.com, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Apple Music. Thank you to those watching on YouTube, as well as listening on podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Gazzola, Jasmine Sidhu with you here on the Hangout, as I said, presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage experts, more than 2 decades of helping Canadians through life transitions. Canadian storage provider. Check them out, sentinel.ca, to find a convenient location nearest you. And there is one, because they are all over the place. Next time you do a little road trip, just play a little game or just driving around the city. How many Sentinels can you find?
What kind of game is that?
They're everywhere.
I know. They're fantastic. They're everywhere. They're Canadian. Bada bing, bada boom. They're partnered up with us. I love it.
Yeah, you could probably find, like, on a short drive, like 3 or 4.
You'd
be surprised actually how many more you will find. That's the point of the game.
I had one of those moments last week driving down 111th Ave.
Yeah.
I was like, there's Sentinel.
Gosh, be Sentinel, no returns.
Okay, that's an HR violation.
I like that.
That's an HR violation.
Man, kids are missing out these days.
I
Punch
know.
buggies.
Punch buggy was unreal.
Oh,
right?
you're condoning this.
I'm not HR.
Keith?
In cars, they were fun.
I know, punch buggy.
We're on your
Yes,
yellow
yes,
school bus and punch buggy, yellow, no return. That's different one, yeah.
Yeah, and then you have to hit twice if it was.
The no
right?
return thing is.
Yeah, the no return is cheating.
There's got to be payback.
Yeah, that was like.
So look out.
Shotgun when you do shotgun, right?
What about it?
Well,
Like a shotgun of a beer?
no, when you shotgun the front seat.
Oh, shotgun front seat.
You
Yeah.
have to be in sight of the car to call shotgun.
Okay, that was your guys' rule?
That is
Yeah.
the rule. There is no other rule.
Yeah, it's like you have to see the car.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't just call shotgun whenever. If the 3 of us were about to go somewhere, I could be like,
Yeah.
That's like-
shotgun.
Yeah, but when you're putting your shoes on before the door opens,
No.
like into the
No.
garage or anything.
No, I don't know what
really?
game
You
were
have to be
playing.
in sight of the vehicle. You have to be able to see the vehicle to yell shotgun.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, so I got punked.
Clearly.
Clearly.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. Not that
I feel like that was always the rule.
That's the rule
yeah,
of the
there's
game.
no other rule.
Yeah.
If you're inside of the car and you yell shotgun, you get shotgun.
And if you beat somebody, sometimes they would be like, well, you can't see the passenger door. It's like, no, that's not the rule.
Whoa, never even heard of
Don't
that.
bend these rules because it's not a rule. But some people would be petty and they would try that and it was invalid. So that's shotgun.
What else what did we do in our generation that these guys will never understand?
We went outside.
Yeah, that's right. Until the lights came on.
Street hockey.
Street hockey was great.
Trampolines were big for me.
Trampolines, yeah.
Yeah, everyone thinks the parents are too soft these days. The kid's gonna get hurt.
Did you guys not have permission slips on trampolines?
No.
Okay,
What do you
we
mean a
didn't.
permission
Yeah,
slip on a
what are you
trampoline?
talking about?
Where?
Well, one in our crescent, one of the families had a permission slip. for us.
No.
It was weird.
Yeah, no, never had that.
And then we wanted to be cool like them, so I told my parents. My parents were like, "Shut the hell up."
Yeah, because that's
And getting a
weird.
trampoline or
Yeah,
permission
no,
slips?
and getting permission slips.
You want it to be cool by getting permission slips?
I just like, I don't know, like
Nerd
they're
alert.
making us sign stuff. What?
Nerd alert.
Quite frankly, I feel like I'm dressed like one today. But
Yeah, no, I've never heard of going to somebody's house. Permission slips were to leave school.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
It wasn't, I'm going to somebody's house and they have something and I got to get my parents' permission. Here, sign this.
Yeah.
I guess so. But yeah, my parents are like, hell no, we don't do that.
Yeah, your parents are normal. They sound
are
bright.
fun.
They sound
Double
like
tap
smart people.
mounts. You like go
Yeah.
flying off of it.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys ever got injured?
Of course.
Bumps
me
and
too.
bruises. but
Yeah.
Yeah. Played wrestling, you know? Did the
Yeah.
whole like tap, be the ref,
Yeah. Actually,
neighborhood kids.
my brother Mike, he cut his head open when we were wrestling on the couch in our old house in the basement. And my mom was pissed at me because it was a sectional and we had like this like wooden coffee table and he caught his head right on the corner. I think it hit him for like seven zippers. And I remember like he started crying and then I looked at my leg and like blood everywhere. I'm like, yeah, it was bad. So, yes, there were injuries, most of them sustained by my brothers, but I get a few here and there too.
I didn't have as bloody of one, but I got pushed by my brother's buddy into a bookshelf, and I went to the corner.
And did you cut your head?
It was bleeding in the back, and we
Yeah.
just laughed it off, and I didn't tell my parents.
No stitches or anything like
No,
that?
I'd say that it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bleeding that much. So it was just a small cut.
Yeah.
Just a small cut on the head. What can go
It's
wrong?
fine.
It's fine. I wasn't crying or
You
anything.
lost
I
a
was
few
good.
brain cells. You're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
I love that we remember like those injuries that come to us.
Yeah.
Because one just came to me was I'd be jumping on. Loved Babar, right? As a kid,
You like a Babar?
I did like Babar. I loved elephants and horses,
And
whatever.
Britaxis.
Yeah, sure.
I remember Babar.
Babar was good because it was like that. I think it was before school started, right? You can
Yeah.
quickly like have your breakfast and whatnot. Anyways, I was jumping on the bed with a pen in my mouth because it was supposed to be the trunk of the elephant.
Oh,
What
I
do you
get
think happened?
Swallowed the pen.
No, I like, and the pen like hit my throat and it was bleeding, but I didn't have to go to the hospital. But maybe that's why I'm so loud.
Why would that make you laugh?
Yeah, I don't-
Opened up something here,
Okay.
I feel like it make you more scratchy or lose more of a voice.
right?
Hey, maybe there's something to it.
Okay. It's not going to be warm today. This is speaking of like, you can feel it in the air this morning. I'm like, oh no.
say it.
Well, you're wearing your Play
Gager
Alberta hoodie.
Jr..
I'm wearing pants. You're wearing pants. I'm wearing a long
pants.
sleeve.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to admit it. And I saw leaves falling the other day too.
Yeah.
It's only August, 13th,
Yeah. Oh, 14th.
14th.
Mid-August. Yeah, it's just that rain ruined some things. I think we get some nice weather after this weekend.
I hope so, man.
Like Saturday, it's cloudy and 20. But then looking ahead to next week right now, low 20s, 23, 24, 24, 21. So that's nice. I'm just, it feels that chill is in the air.
I know.
Yeah.
That's coming.
Because the darkness now a little bit in the morning.
At night, days are shorter.
Yeah, it's coming. But I'm optimistic that we're going to have a wonderful fall.
Oh, I hope you're right.
We usually do have a good fall in the beginning part anyway. Like September is actually unreal in Edmonton, I feel like. Even going into October until the end of October.
Yeah, it was the 2 years ago, the September, we had like 25 degrees
That was
for a
good.
few days. And then like the next day it went right down to like 5. And then it went to the minuses and we're like, yeah, we're done. Like it was a cliff we fell off of. But we had that beautiful weather for just a couple of extra days.
And this weather is also in Calgary. Whatever we're experiencing is throughout Alberta, from my understanding.
I just want
Same.
fall. Like if we're going to get
Calgary.
fall, when fall comes, mid to late September,
Yeah.
be fall until like late November.
That'd
Yeah.
be lovely.
That would be lovely, but usually snows on Halloween.
And I could live with snow on Halloween as long as it's not a consistent snowfall throughout November. You want to grab, like, November wants to have 2 days of a small snow. I'm good. Like a little dusting, sure.
Dusting's
Sure.
fine.
A little dusting. Grab the shovel quickly.
Sure.
Just done. It's gone. It's off your driveway. If we get a day where it's above zero, it might even melt still at that point. Then December, we could start having winter.
It's Christmas time.
And then we could
I
have it
didn't
till
wanna say it.
February.
Yeah.
And then March should be nice.
The
That's
thing
what
is,
would be lovely.
I don't even care about the snow. It's just the other people on the roads. That's the only thing
the
I care.
driving.
Yeah, it's like they panic because there's so many new people in the city. They don't know how to drive, and it's just that's my issue. I could give an F about how snowy and icy it is. I'm like, I'm good, but you ain't, honey. So get out of my way.
I'm just that as I get older, I get more. I don't like the cold, just in general.
I guess because
As I'm getting more, as the years pass, I'm getting more and more like this sucks. I hate this. Why do I live here?
I feel
Because you're
you
a
there.
hardy Edmontonian?
Aren't we all?
No, you're from Vancouver, so.
Okay.
It's. If it wasn't for family,
Right?
it'd be so much easier to just be
Right?
like, I'm going to nice weather.
You're so right.
I'm a warm weather person.
You're so right. Because Edmontonians are the best.
I'm one of those people that doesn't need a white Christmas.
Yeah.
Really?
Same.
Don't want it.
I don't mind.
I want a green Christmas.
I'll tell
I
you what,
want grass.
the magic is still in the air. I'll tell you.
No,
I've
it's
experienced.
not.
Yes, it is.
When you live in Vancouver and it's all like green and rainy.
He
and
was in Zona.
gray,
I did it in Arizona
Oh,
a couple of
that's-
times. It was fantastic.
I guess I went to Cabo for Christmas before.
Yeah,
it wasn't
was it
too
great?
shabby. Yeah. it
Did
was
you have the
fine.
Christmas spirit? I still
Well, the
had it.
decorations were so nice.
Yeah.
Right? And the
And
big
you're out in
trees.
shorts still.
Right.
yeah.
I'm one of those people, and I know not everyone is that way. And there's a lot of people that like the snow for their Christmas. I'm the opposite. I think I would love a warm Christmas.
Yep, it is good. I wholeheartedly stand by it. Now, I brought up the weather because tomorrow I play Alberta Field at Commonwealth Stadium. As Dave in Section T points out, it's Western Day. That's the theme.
Yes, it is.
Dave in Section T is preparing a brisket at the tailgate. The prep started last night. The fire will be lit this afternoon. It's game day, babies, says Dave in Section T. I'm excited for the game. Working with Dusty in suits tomorrow. I don't know if it's like 90% chance of rain.
It says off
fall
and on.
football weather.
Okay.
But the rain I could do without. Like, it's not going to be warm.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many people are going to be in their Daisy Dukes.
Well, I wasn't gonna wear Daisy Dukes, but I was gonna wear a dress. I have this like awesome dress I like to wear.
Is it cowboy theme?
Yeah, it's cowboy boots. I don't want them to get gross, but
Yeah.
at the same time,
I
right?
hope-
C'est la vie.
I'm not wearing anything cowboy themed. Maybe Dusty in suits will, but
One forecast I have for tomorrow
Could you imagine?
is showing rain ends before 3 o'clock.
okay, perfect.
Oh,
Go
great.
to this thing. Let me try this other one. This one's saying very little rain. It might rain at night or like during the game, but it's like 0.2 millimeters. So it all depends on the model you see.
I just went off Weather Network. It's Murray's most
Yeah,
hated app.
I'm on a site that Clausen gave me, which
Why?
you look at the models. This one also has rain stopping morning and nothing until midnight. So it's kind of
Okay.
it's going to be windy. The rain is hit or miss of what we've got. Tomorrow we'll ask Clausen.
Yeah. It's too
Yeah.
bad because like every Elks game day has basically been hit by rain or like last game, lightning.
There's been something.
Something. Yeah. Like it'll clear up for the game, but it'll be miserable during the day, or it'll be nice during the day, miserable during the game. Like that, we were on track for like our first good, nice weather game a couple weeks ago. And then the lightning storm hit. And we got like 5 to 10 minutes of rain maybe at the stadium. But it was still an hour 15 delay. So
To Dave in Section T, also still waiting on the Elks in terms of whether you can have a tailgate spot in Calgary for Labor Day. They're waiting to hear back on what section we're in and where if we can get that tailgate spot. If you'd like to join Edmonton Sports Talk on the bus down to I forgot to send that email. Sorry, I just remembered something. On the bus down to Calgary for Labor Day, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Click on Labor Day bus. It's $125 plus GST if you use promo code EST Labor Day. Round trip, leaving from Commonwealth, coming back, heading down to McMahon to watch the Elks take on the Stampeders for the Labor Day Classic, which is always a fun time. Something the Elks won last year.
yep.
They swept the series last year.
Yes, they did. Well, the Stamps weren't very good, but what happens when you get a good quarterback? You start winning games. That's what happened with VA. I mean, we're watching with Cody Fajardo a little bit here. Yeah, we talked to Cody Fajardo yesterday, and he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's a guy you can get behind, and Mark Killen was talking about the presence he brings, and he was actually talking about like that dynamic of him and Trey Ford and how he came in, and he just said, Trey, I'll be here for you. I'm not here to push my weight around or anything like that. Whatever you need, I'll do. And then obviously it didn't work out for the first little bit with Trey, and now Cody's got his chance and he's running with it and making it happen. So I can see why guys gravitate to him and why he's been able to stick around for so long. Maybe he doesn't have the best arm. Maybe he does get sacked a lot. But the guy's a gamer. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I like their chances. They had Eric Krolnick on the morning show. There was the discussion yesterday with Huss. Argos are in a bad spot right now. They're in a bad spot. You got Ryan Dinwiddie ripping them a second time in the last couple of weeks. That room it seems fractured. So go get it if you're in the green and gold tomorrow.
Go get it, but that's a team that also has won. They go and they beat Winnipeg
Yeah, I know.
2 weeks ago. They then they make the comeback against Winnipeg and it falls short.
I know.
They had a huge lead against Ottawa last week, blew it. But this is an Ottawa or Toronto team that can put up points. So we'll see if the Elks defense is up to the task of.
But Toronto's defense is not good.
Which is funny because I was thinking about that driving in. Actually, it hit me that their defense isn't good, and the Elks defense is getting better, but it hasn't been great.
No.
But like one of the things about Toronto is they lost a bunch of defensive players last year. Well, where did the majority of those players come?
Here,
and it's not working here. Like it didn't work here right away, and I'm just like, well, that's kind of weird. Like. But Toronto didn't keep their players.
Yep.
They couldn't replace them. Edmonton got their players. And like especially on the D line, it hasn't been there as what we would have expected this year. So
we'll see if Royce Metier is good to go. I know he was participating. We'll see.
I think I saw he was available in the last depth chart. Maybe I saw that wrong. Actually, I got to go look at the injury reports.
And Elks are favored tomorrow?
They're
Yes.
2.5-point favorites. Yeah, Metier and is available.
Yeah.
Cody Grace is out. He's officially outed. This is good for the Elks, not so good for the Argos. Coxey's listed as questionable. He didn't practice Tuesday. He's limited on Wednesday. He's a stud receiver for the Toronto Argonauts. So if he can't go, that's not going to be good for them. That helps the Elks very much when it comes to that game as well.
Do you think their secondary is kind of rounding into form a little bit?
The Elks?
Yeah. Or no?
For me, it's a little too early to say. Like Caleb Evans was able to move that ball on them at times last week.
Right.
Terrell finally got that interception. But it was also MBT and Caleb Evans.
The MBT thing, yeah.
And Bo eventually was able to pick him apart when he needed to.
Yeah.
And Harris earlier in that game was able to pick him apart to a degree. So we'll see. I'm more intrigued. Like I think we'll get a good understanding of this team on those 2 Labor Day games.
It's gonna be interesting. Get the win tomorrow. Then where do they go? Ottawa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here. No.
Yeah,
on the
they're
road,
in
on the
Ottawa.
road.
Yeah.
But like those should be 2 wins. This team should have 4 wins going into Labor Day. But they're not in a position where I'd sit there and be like, they're in a great spot yet.
Yeah.
Because they beat Ottawa twice, then it would have beat Toronto, would beat Montreal without Davis Alexander, Tyson Philpott, Austin Mack. So it'd be, okay, let's see who you are. Mm-hmm. Can you go up against the league's best in 2 back-to-back games, in rivalry games, and do it? Or are we going to go back to the Bo eras where the Stamps just dominate?
I was there for those. It was rough. I literally would go to those games on the bus with a different station. But those were a lot of fun. It was still a good time, but I always put a damper on it when it was another loss. I think 7 straight years I went, and they didn't win a single one of those.
I think this is what someone like me that's still getting used to the CFL, and especially the Elks, is that there's still hope for playoffs the way they are.
Yeah.
Right? Like
That's legit.
Like tomorrow, it's worth going and worth cheering them on.
Yeah. I'm curious, though, if the weather's going to affect that. Probably will.
You mean like the attendance?
Yeah.
Hurt the attendance. If it's right now, like the last game was the highest at 18.
Yeah.
If weather was fine, I don't see 20. I wouldn't have seen 20 because it's Toronto. Toronto's never been a good selling point of getting people to come out. Even though they won, like I would guess like 18, 19 again. But with that weather, I could see it being more 16. Because the Hamilton game, at the very least, it was nice weather.
It
going
was.
into it. No one was expecting what
The
happened
lightning.
during that game. So with the forecast, though, for this one, it doesn't like it's Murray's problem that he has with the weather apps, which is you open up the app and it says Friday, and I just see a rain emoji.
That's what I was looking at.
Absolutely.
Like,
But when you look at it,
Oh, yeah.
but when you look at the hourly, like I think Big Uke threw it out there too. He says on some of the app, like one of the apps he saw, it's rains till 6 and then it stops.
Perfect.
Well, that's not during the game. So that's the problem, is that you look at that and you're going, oh, it's just going to rain.
Yeah.
But you have, so it's not like, well, when's it going to rain? And if you know it's not going to rain during the game, then it might change things. But you look at the app, you go 16, you're like, I'm not taking my family to the game. I'm not taking them out to go sit in the rain to watch the Elks. We'll watch it from home. Dusty, Suits, Tommy, we'll just do that.
Join us.
Are you? I think one of the nasties had mentioned in the nasty chat that you're going to be dying from the humidity when your suit.
Well, I might. I mean, it depends if the weather if it warms up, but like it's 5, 6, 7, 8 degrees warmer at field level, especially when it's sunny. And then when the rain hits, it just like sits in there and it does get humid. And I did soak through a couple of suits already this year, which is fine. It happens. But yeah, that could happen. If it warms up, then yes. If not, then I'll be ready to go. But it's interesting down there. It gets sloppy and humid. And I'm just like, oh my God, what is happening? Touche. Well said.
Well, let's pray to the weather gods. It'll be dry
Yeah.
and warm
And everyone goes home happy after a win.
with a dub. Yeah.
There you go.
I do have to say, Avery in the nasty chat. Avery Lewis McDougall. Chad Kelly saying he could be an NFL starter. I don't know if any of you saw that, where Chad Kelly did say he could be a starter in the NFL. I take the opposite side that I think most people are on this one. Chad Kelly's an idiot. I know that. His stuff off the field, he's just a moron.
Yeah.
On the field, he's a really good quarterback.
He was in the NFL.
He's, with what I saw with him in the, like, taking away this injury, I don't know if this is the case with the injury. I don't know if he's a CFL quarterback after this injury, because it's a rough injury that he got.
Right.
With what we saw, though, for him over 2 seasons with the Argos, he's better than a couple of quarterbacks in my mind than in the NFL that have started. Sure. He's a guy that could be number 25 through 32 starting quarterback in the National Football League. He's a talented quarterback.
Yeah.
There's a reason the Argos gave him like $1 million contract for 3 years or something. Like immediately after that first season, they quickly moved on from Arbuckle. The guy could move with his legs. He's got a pretty good arm. He hits his receivers. I personally think there's a making of a little bit of an NFL quarterback there that could start over who's starting in. Well, who are the Colts starting this year?
I have no idea.
Right? Tell me.
But I also will say this. I want confidence if my players. If I'm an Argos fan, I want my quarterback to be confident enough to be like, I'm an NFL starting quarterback. It goes back to James Harden years ago when Steph was on top of his game. Went, I'm the MVP. I'm the best player in basketball. And Harden's like probably top 10, but you're like, you're not the best player right now. It's Steph Curry. But I want my player being like, I'm the best. You know, as long as it's somewhat
reasonable.
Yes,
Yeah,
I don't want Brett Kulak to be like, I'm the best defenseman in the National Hockey League. Like, let's be real here.
Right.
I wouldn't mind Evan Bouchard saying I'm the best, I'm a Norris-winning defenseman. I want that confidence from my top-end players.
Sure.
So I don't mind that from Chad Kelly. And I also don't think he's completely off base on that one, personally. Taking away the injury.
Yeah.
I don't know about the injury. He might not be a quarterback anymore.
Talent-wise, he's probably there. But it's between the years that's always been the problem. He was with the Broncos, then he went to the Colts,
Yeah.
then he went to the Argos. And he could never get his you-know-what together.
Off the field.
Clearly.
Yeah.
And that has continued in Toronto. But I think talent-wise, ability-wise, people had hope for him, and he had ambitions. And so him saying that, I get it. And there might be truth to it, but part of being an NFL quarterback, too, is being able to keep it on the level and keep the mental game strong and not being a dumbass off the field. So, maybe talent-wise he's got it, but all that other stuff, that plays a huge factor into it. It's not there. Clearly. So I have no qualms with him saying that whatsoever.
He just needs to get healthy, get on the field, and see what he can do as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know what type of quarterback he'll be when he comes back.
He's saying that now, today, that he would be a starting quarterback at 31 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
What are the starting quarterbacks in the NFL right now?
Who's in? Are they starting Shador in Cleveland?
I think so.
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
What do you think, Matthew?
Bailey Zappi is on, according to Wikipedia, they have a list of starting quarterbacks. Oh, this is from week 18 of the 2024 NFL season. That's no. I want more like a projected 2025. Here we go. This one's listed. Well, yeah. So Cleveland has 4 players: Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, or Shadir Sanders.
Jeez. That's rough. That was a terrible contract they gave Watson.
You got Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones with the Colts.
Yeah, Daniel Jones. That's right.
Struddy's favorite.
For real?
No.
Okay.
No.
Like we've seen some quarterbacks go in that just aren't solid.
Where's Zach Wilson now?
Zach's a backup somewhere.
Yeah. Like the fact that he refused to be a starter
Dolphins.
for the Jets. Oh, okay.
Oh. And then Dolphins had that Lions joined practice. Did you
Was
hear
there a
about this?
fight? Was there another fight?
There wasn't a fight. Oh, yeah, because what in Atlanta there was a fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a couple. Well, there always is with the joint practices. I find those fascinating.
Because you're supposed to be a team and now you're like cussing out your teammate.
Well, you're literally practicing against another team.
Oh. I thought it was
scrimmaging.
within the Atlanta team that they got.
Oh, they had a fight.
But I'm not 100%
That could
sure.
be.
All I know is Miami Dolphins. I'm sorry, Belzy, and I'm sorry, Benny, but my goodness, it looks like a dumpster fire at that practice. Apparently, the Lions were like blowing out Miami by like 70 points. Granted, Miami didn't have Tyreek Hill there. And I think Waddle was like off and on practicing.
And this is a joint practice?
Yeah,
Scrimmage?
in Michigan. Yeah.
And they got crushed like that?
Yeah. But I find it interesting that those two teams don't play together in the regular season. No,
Well,
I don't think they're in the schedule together.
The Lions and the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Well, they're different conferences, so
Yeah.
you only play one division of the other conference
Yeah.
per year. So
Yeah.
it's
So
a
then
rotation.
they just put them in the same practice, eh?
I think the teams come together and
Yeah.
agree to that.
I think
Usually
there's, like,
there's connections and
proximity to
coaches-
each other.
Proximity or coaches know each other and they'll
Yeah.
do things.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. It is. I find it fascinating that they do it. And then sometimes
Yeah, exactly.
frustration boils over and there's skirmishes.
Yeah, well, you're tired of hitting your own teammates over and
Right.
over. It's a chance to hit someone else. But yeah, you don't get to go full out. There's that pent up.
Anger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that gets really. It's the same like when Elks have their training camp. You know there's going to be a fight at some point.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of when. When do you hear the first? There's a bit of a fight going on because the players are just as frustrated and you just keep hitting each other, but you can't go full out.
Right.
You just want to go play a preseason game and go hit someone on the other team.
Yeah.
Maybe that's healthy to get it out before regular season starts.
Yeah, but it's just also the pent up frustration because you can only go so far with your teammates. Because they're your teammates. But you're going up play after play after play
but you're
against each
human.
other. And
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Speaking of that, fighting at football practices, I think J-Mo told this story, and I think I read about it in the paper. This was like 15, 20 years ago. Maddie, maybe you remember this one,
I
but
know exactly where you're
the
going. with
fight where Buddy went and grabbed like a shovel.
this. Made CNN.
Yeah. And he was going to. This was at Eskimos practice.
Oh my goodness.
I can't remember if it was training camp or mid-season, but
No, I'm pretty sure this was training camp.
yeah.
And I'm just trying to remember the names. Forgetting the offensive lineman who caused part of it. And JMO and Ed Hervey ended up doing an hour with Gregor one time. And they talked like at length about this story. Because it made CNN after. Like the teammate went and grabbed a shovel.
Yeah.
So like there was a skirmish on the field or whatever. There was a fight.
Right.
The one player got kicked off. And as he's walking away, I guess Ed was near JMO and he like just said to JMO, he's just like, he'll be back. Ed knew something was going to happen.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden people just heard this and it was this guy dragging a shovel with him behind him.
Like a metal
As
one.
he was coming
Oh
back
my
to the
God.
football field. And like everyone had a rush to go stop him and like take the shovel from him. But this guy was ready to go take a shovel and beat his teammate.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Because I would assume you're already so jacked and, huge as it is, just take them on.
Well, they're linemen. They're the biggest
Yeah,
guys on the
exactly.
field. They're huge. They're giants.
Yeah. With a shovel?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
there's more issues to that guy.
2009.
Yeah. There's some
Xavier
CTE
Jackson.
there.
That's
The headline from the Associated Press. So the Associated Press, Eskimos officials talk down shovel-wielding player. It was Aaron Fiacconi. That's who it was.
Fiacconi.
And Xavier Jackson. They had a little bit of tussle. Jackson got the worst of it. Was sent off the field, returned with a shovel from behind some nearby dumpsters. Richie Hall and Danny Machocha, they were there. They stopped him. Yeah.
And that made CNN.
Hold on.
Oh, I think that one made a huge story.
Because there's a picture of it, isn't there? Like I thought there was photos of this guy.
Eskimos trying to bury the shovel. CFL brawl turns bizarre, shovel and all. That's from EastValleyTribune.com. LA Times, CFL lineman wanted to attack teammate with shovel. Yeah, I went all over the place.
Yeah.
Is there a photo of it?
Yeah, I want to see how he looks like.
For a while, forever.
I don't see
there
a
were
picture of him.
Photographers from the Sun and the Journal would go to practices. I've only been to a few practices this year. I can't remember if I've seen too many photogs. They come to Oilers practice semi-regularly, I believe. Still.
Yeah, no, it's one of my favorite because I remember that happening.
That's crazy. I remember it too.
When was that? That might have been mid-season. I should have looked at the date there. It was September.
Oh, so this is...
2009.
So this was mid-season. It wasn't preseason.
It was a bad season too.
Yeah, well, it's Richie Hall era.
Not
That tells you a lot right there.
Yeah.
Did you ever fight with your teammates in hockey?
Oh, yeah.
With your own teammates, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what would piss you off? What was
I don't know. I can't remember.
like their efforts, or they like?
I remember my best friend in junior said something to me, and we were just yapping at each other, and then we were just skating around warm up for practice, and he did say something to me, and I said something back, and I went and I think I just slashed him really hard, like a warning shot, and I think we kind of came together, but like it happens, it does. That I was usually pretty easygoing, but there are other guys that would get into fights.
Have you?
No, not in those. Like I didn't play long of organized sports and things like that.
Yeah.
But when you're at that competitive level too, like
Yeah.
I would assume all professional locker rooms have a moment. Like NBA, you only have there's 13 guys. NHL, you're talking about 20 some guys.
Yeah.
MLB, you're talking about an active roster of 40. NFL's a roster of 60.
Yep.
There's bound to be some sort of conflicts at any moment. There's bound to be some sort of issues, and through long seasons and stuff, there's bound to be at some point a little bit of frustration that just comes out.
Yeah. You get some weird guys too. You get guys that get like traded, or you pick up weird guys that never seem to stick, and you'd always be like, oh, this guy's a weirdo.
Totally.
And they'd end up getting in fights because nobody liked them. Or stuff like that happened.
Yeah, because
happens at all levels.
Sometimes personalities just don't mesh together, right?
So
This is like human nature.
So yeah, stuff like that does happen. I would never go and grab a shovel and threaten to kill someone with it.
No, that's
after practice.
I don't know if he said kill.
Well, inflicts more
damage with it.
Put some sort of pain on it. We didn't know where he was gonna. I don't know if he was going for the head or if he was just going for like the legs or something.
Sure.
You know, Abuski Winston October caught a woman jumping off a balcony, and so did a few other players, I believe. That was CNN. There was a bunch of Eskimo players at the time that I think Winston October. I thought there was a couple others. There was fire, and they caught a woman jumping out of a balcony.
Wow.
To save her, and then they went on like CNN and on the tour because they saved this person.
That's super cool.
Didn't Donnie Brady get stabbed?
That does ring a bell.
JMO would know.
There was also a story of Donnie Ashley. I think JMO's told this one on air. His bike got stolen. And then a few weeks later, he saw someone in the area of Commonwealth and Clark with his bike. Yeah. And he went up and beat the guy with the bike. And he got his bike back, but he beat him with the bike.
Just to lift that up and just
so.
Don't mess with those guys, man. They're huge.
There are some of those stories that were.
Oh my God.
And honestly, like, Dave's busy these days still. When he's not busy, I'm going to have to tell him, like, Dave, just sit down, write your book.
He has
Go get
to.
a ghostwriter. Go find someone else and tell them all your stories.
I love the title of the book too.
Oh yeah, my
blank is
blanked up.
Yeah.
So the story of that one was Kahari Jones was with the team in training camp one year, and some special teams guy got destroyed on a return or something.
Like a rookie American guy. Yeah.
The trainers went out and they're like, "Are you okay?" And he went, "My bleeps bleeped up." And that Kahari and JMO just loved it, and that's always going to be. And it's just a perfect title. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you've ever read like Duthie's book.
No,
very short chapters.
I like that.
Easy. Like, that's what Dave could do. Dave could just do this chapter, this chapter, this chapter. It could be such a crushable book. Just little stories, all of his stories that he says.
Well, he talked about a time where the Eskimos got stuck in Toronto, and Tom Wright was the commissioner at the time, and he literally went and got money and had bags of money and had to give it to the players
Oh my God,
as
that's a
per
good story.
diem because they got stuck in Toronto.
There was a blackout. That was a major East
Yes,
Coast blackout.
that's
They
right.
had to move the game to another day. They didn't know where they were going to play the game or when they were going to play the game, if they were going to play the
Because they were
game.
playing at Skydome.
And
Rogers Centre.
so it was been like everything's out of power.
Yeah.
Somebody got the sport check open so the boys can go get some clothing or something. Because they only had enough gear for the clothes for a
Yeah,
day.
because you're
Love
in and out.
that.
You're
I
2
know.
days. Like,
Yeah.
you fly
And they were
in.
there for
Yeah.
a couple days or
Love
something
that.
after that.
Right.
And I'm paraphrasing this story. But I guess one of the things too is those players went into the sport check and were taking like ski goggles and bunches that they don't need in that moment. And
I love that.
Tom Higgins had to go on the bus and like ask everyone like, can you please, and Dave has the voice of it too, but can you please like bring those back and put them, we have to give those back.
Or like women's clothes. Like,
Just took
Oh
whatever
my
they
God.
could. They thought,
Yeah.
we're just going to take whatever. I remember that time because that was a huge blackout.
That was a huge 2003.
There was a little bit of a documentary that was done on that one too.
Seriously?
JMO was interviewed for that one. There's a mini TSN documentary on it. Dave, I think, still has the DVD for it.
Wow. That's funny. They're
Yeah.
taking stuff that nobody here skis.
It's just, yeah.
a
Well, you don't
snowboard in
need a
the
ski
back.
goggle
Yeah.
right now. Like, there's no reason to have ski goggles or ski stuff right now. But these guys, whatever, yeah, take it. It
like
was,
we wouldn't do that too, okay?
You shouldn't. He needs to write that book. Like taking guys to court before a Grey Cup because they were charged with assault for beating someone up.
Alfred Payton.
Yeah.
And
who
when
else?
asked why he did, I always get the quotes mixed up. I think for that one, I think the quote he told the judge of why he did it was, "I had an itch and I had to scratch it."
Or wasn't one of them they were asking for it? There might have been someone else who did
To the
something.
judge?
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
why'd you do that? Well, they were asking for it.
And then it could have been that one.
Yeah.
There was another story of a mini hostage situation.
Okay.
And the guy just said to Dave when Dave was writing the press release and he had to call him to ask about the situation. He's just like, yeah, it's just a misunderstanding. And Dave was like, aren't they all? I remember Dave, I'm like, aren't they all? Like, I've got a gun. You don't,
You're staying here.
You want to leave. I want you to stay in the trunk of this car. Just a little bit of a misunderstanding
Slight
at that point.
misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's times are a little different.
I could see JMO being like, yeah, aren't they all?
Adam Braidwood being caught with shoving someone in the trunk of his car.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story's like, I know they're not the same. I know there are some things that are the same in the CFL locker rooms, and we're just not hearing those stories because Dave's not there anymore to tell us those stories type thing.
Yeah.
But I also know some of those things, they just don't happen anymore.
No. Definitely not.
Why not?
Times have changed. We don't have these guys going to court middle of the season.
In
Getting
CFL?
cut.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like,
They get cut.
Or they're just more responsible. I
They
guess
play
I don't
video
know.
games.
Yeah, okay. You're saying they're way more chill. Yeah, and there's like phones and like all that stuff. too
Yeah,
now.
it's just that the stories are not the same.
No.
No one's going to talk about player X 5 years, 10 years from now, telling a judge that a scratch or itch needed to scratch it after assaulting someone,
Yeah.
and then getting ready to play the Grey Cup game a couple days later. Like it's.
No big deal. Here's a good one. Coach Mike texting in 780-218-9999. What was the contact lens story? Was it Nealon Green that couldn't
Yeah.
see on the field?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
So that was in Toronto too. Again, and sorry, I'm not Dave. I apologize.
But when he tells them, it's so good.
Yeah, Nealon Green was in Toronto and he was whipping the football, like me to Tommy, throwing it like a 40-yard bomb, just whipping him, like just wasn't getting done. And then eventually, I don't know if it was at halftime or I think it was halftime though. The trainer went up to Nealon Green and is like, "What's going on? Like, is everything okay?" He's like, man, I forgot my contacts." And the trainer's like, "I've got contacts for all you guys. Like, I keep extra around. Like, I'll give you
that's
contacts.
smart.
Like, you can't
I
see
have
right now.
those.
Yeah.
I've got contacts for you." He's like, no way, man. Like, awesome. It's like, dude.
I think J-Wo said at one point, because like it was in Toronto, so at the huge screen at Rogers Centre, Nealon Green was on the sidelines like squinting to see the screen, and they're
Yes.
like, Why? It's like, it's huge. And he's like, I forgot my contact. Yeah, the trainer went
And
up
then the
to him.
trainer like give him context. Like you could have just like I have context for all of you guys, but Neil Green didn't want to tell anyone they forgot his contacts.
That's interesting. The
That's
trainer carries
stupid.
they carry the contacts, like their
Yeah,
prescriptions.
that's what the trainers do.
I didn't know about the contact lens part. That's dope.
I would imagine. Yeah. It's
being
just,
a good trainer.
You have
Yeah.
to have everything ready to go for
Yeah.
whatever a player needs.
Yeah.
I would assume if they're on any sort of medication or
Like,
something,
yep.
that trainer has all of it just to be ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what they're paid for.
Yeah. Do you require corrective lenses? Yes. What is your prescription? Okay, I'll have extras waiting for you.
Okay. But he didn't know that clearly.
Star quarterback.
There's reasons. There's possible reasons as to why Neil Green didn't know that one. I'll just say that.
You know what else you should have is a good agent or a good lawyer. I was gonna ask you guys about the Otani story again. Otani is in the news for being toxic.
What?
And did you
wouldn't
know
say
about
toxic.
this? Oh, come on!
What did
There's
he
a
do?
common denominator
Yeah,
here.
but I don't think toxic's. I don't think the right word on this one. Him and his agent. Was
Yeah,
it?
it's
Yeah.
his agent, so it's not even his interpreter this time. So there's a common denominator here.
They are
His agent Nez Balalo,
they're being accused of stopping a $240 million
real estate.
real estate deal in Hawaii.
I'm reading about it right now.
I'll tell you about
Which it does. It is very interesting that like now there's two major situations that Otani has been associated around. One's
Major.
coincident.
Yeah.
Two is now are you like eyebrows get raised. Three would be okay. We're on a trend here. I didn't read the story, so I don't know the full details of the story.
Okay.
I just know I just saw the headline for it.
So basically, this person that's suing him had asked him and his agent to come in on a deal, on this real estate deal, basically as a brand ambassador, right?
Yeah.
And now, though the agent and Otani have pushed the guy out of this real estate deal, and this guy's like, what the hell?
Oh,
Yes.
so they're taking over the deal,
Exactly.
and this guy's out.
Snaky.
Cagey business, maybe.
240 million, I think. And Otani's worth 150 mil.
Well, in theory, he's worth more.
yeah.
He's got a
I thought he was.
Well, he's got a $700 million contract.
Yeah, yeah,
this way.
but his
he
net
doesn't have
worth-
that money yet.
Yes.
Right.
That's all coming because most of it's deferred.
Yeah.
But he can pay it down. Big Maple says, let's stop with the Otani slander of a collection of rookies to keep in mind here. It's a shakedown, damn it. I don't think that would mess with your rookie cards because he still will go down as an all-time great, Big Maple, I would think. I don't know. This is an interesting one. I'd have to hear more details, but it's you have the betting scandal with his agent that
The translator,
or his
wasn't it?
Translator,
Yeah.
who
that-
took the hit.
that Otani apparently
Yeah.
knew absolutely nothing about.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, now this
Agent.
real estate deal.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he is toxic, though. I mean, I'd still work for him because he's loaded.
Sure.
But and then I think when he was interviewed, he avoided the questions and just talked about the game.
Yep. They
Which
do
he
that.
would
he had
have
a
the
good
right
game.
to on that
Yeah,
one.
it's
Yeah.
kind of.
It's best you're not going to say anything publicly.
Yeah.
If you're going into the court system with a lawsuit, you don't say anything.
Yeah.
You let the courts then at that point deal with it. You start questioning. him a
Yeah,
little bit more.
like that's
Something
two
like
in a
his
very
character.
short period of time where you're like, who does he hang out with?
Yeah.
Who are his people? Who are
Yeah.
part of his circle?
I just feel bad for the guy that brought him on the deal, you know.
Although if those type of people, they're
Yeah.
shady themselves.
Yeah, that's a great point.
They've got a shadiness to them and stuff. So
Yep.
if
Yep.
you have the
That's fair.
ability to do a $240 million deal anyways, there's some shadiness
Yeah,
that's
they're
going on anyways.
looking to turn a quick buck. There's some shysters out there for sure, and shadiness.
Not that he deserves to be out all of this.
Correct, but
If you kind of attract the similar people in your life.
yeah,
So if Otani is kind
agree
of
with that.
weird, or if it's in your eyes toxic,
Toxic.
this guy's has a level of toxicity to him too because they attracted each other.
valid.
Yeah, valid. Rich millionaire real estate deal.
Hey, they live in a different world.
Yeah, they do.
That's
I
how I
always
would
say
describe
that.
it. Yeah, I stand
It's
by
gonna
that.
be, yeah. We'll see if there's another story that ever comes up with Otani. I hope not. But at this pace, it's going to be something.
This is like a quick thing that is related to Otani and video games, by the way. So we only have MLB The Show, right? For baseball games in North America, basically.
I think so.
There used to be like 3 or 4 developers that would put out a game every year that had the MLB license.
Baseball.
MVP Baseball was fantastic. I had that one. Anyway, it came across my YouTube timeline the other day, and there's a Konami game for PS5 in Japan that's supposed to be like even better than MLB The Show. And so this gamer guy that has a YouTube channel did a review on it. It looks so good. Otani was on the cover, obviously, and he used Otani in both games and compared the two. And I'm like, there's so much that they do over there that we don't get to see. And I just found it interesting. So speaking of Otani.
Yeah, there's only the one MLB game.
Yeah.
There's 2 NBA games. There's 2K. Does EA do an NBA game?
I think they stopped.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
NHL only has the one game.
Yeah.
There's no rights to that. Anyone could do it. Else could go to the NHL and get a deal for it. Madden, EA took over the rights to the NFL. Because there used to be a 2K one.
Yeah.
They did, and that's why they dropped MVP Baseball.
2K was awesome.
2K was great.
Yeah. I had it.
They had a decent hockey game back when I had the Marty St. Louis cover one. I think it was 2K5. So,
but Trev was just ripping NHL 26.
He's allowed to.
Well, yeah, he would know him and Benny, but apparently the trailer came out like.
But it is only a trailer, so no one's ever had a chance to play the game. But in the end, it's not a moneymaker. I guarantee it's not a major moneymaker for esports. They're not going to invest in it. EA has so many other games that they're going to be invested in. This is now almost they're at a point where it's just updated rosters. You're paying for updated rosters.
Essentially. And new jerseys, and that's it.
And if the NHL actually cared, they would go and they would find another developer to try to create a little bit of competition for this. But
that's true.
It's partly is that there's not enough money probably to be had. And that's why no one else is jumping in, because what's the point of developing something and trying to create something if it's going to be so hard to sell? It's the reason the CFL will never have a video game. I know people want it and people think, but as a kid, I wanted a CFL game. But America's not buying a CFL video game.
No.
So your population, you can only sell it to is a population of 40 million people. How many of those people play video games? How many of those people play sports games? How many of those people play football games? It's a very small number at that point that now you're looking at. So if you make a game, you basically have to sell to every single sports, football, video game fan to probably find a way to turn a profit, because you need to get the CFL on board. If you get the CFL on board, then you got to get the PA on board. And then you got to make licensing deals with all those players if they're going to want to get a little bit of money, because they're going to be like, why am I in this game if I'm not getting paid for it?
It's their likeness.
There's just no money to it.
Yeah.
I know the boys on the afternoon had Nelson, forgot his last name.
He's the one that did the mod.
In the college football 26. That's, I think, the closest you'll ever get to seeing CFL in this. Unless the CFL could magically work something with the NFL and go, hey, can we jump on board with Madden? I don't know why the NFL would allow that.
EA Sports has every league outside the NHL, has the CHL, also has the PWHL now, I believe. You could do a mod. Also, there's a new football game, kind of new. It was created by a Canadian developer that used to work for EA Sports, Maximum Football, which I played at my brother's place. I really liked it. That could be it. They took out the CFL rules and field and stuff when the new developer bought it. It looks awesome. It was fun when I played it. Maybe you could do a deal there where that's, hey, we'll do CFL for you guys. That would be awesome. But yeah, it would be fun to play a CFL game. And I think Dusty was saying that the guy that did the CFL mod on college football, I think it had like 20-something hundred downloads.
Yeah.
Or 2,200 downloads.
Something like that. I'll have to look it up quickly.
Like the most?
No, but like it's a fair
like how
amount.
many people have downloaded it to play the CFL version of the game.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's one guy who created it. And you'd have to go and seek it out and find it. Obviously, you know, you get shows like Dusty's talking about it. And then Reed had them on yesterday, I think.
He did have him on. I wonder if I have the tweet. Yeah, here's
And it
the
looks
guy.
good, but it's
2,200 downloads.
Yeah.
But that's like, okay, there's 2,200 downloads of the CFL to CFL 26. Now there's more people that maybe would buy a CFL game, but how many more? If you're selling 10,000 copies of a game, and then you got to pay all those licensings, it's not going to be worth money.
Work, yeah.
Well,
The financials just don't work for a CFL game to ever be created. Again, unless the NFL chooses to go the NHL route and be like, yeah, you want to know something? Let's get the NFL Europe. I don't know if it's in there. I haven't played Madden in a long time. Get those leagues, the teams, NFL Europe or whatever it is, because there are some teams over there again. Get that into the game. Maybe get the Mexican League into it. Get the CFL into it. Maybe one day they go choose that route. But beyond that, the finances will never work to get a CFL game.
I mean, what if they advertised it more and went that route?
It's not that. It's just there's only so many people that would buy the game.
Yeah.
And to the amount of money, like
I'm saying, like, I didn't know about it until you guys talked. Like, until they talked about it, like
this mod
yesterday.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is all free and stuff.
Yeah.
But I like that the CFL didn't pay for this.
Okay.
The NFL, it's in college football. You have to have the college football game to add it. If the CFL wanted its own video game, like
See, what could happen
sports
is let's use Maximum Football because they had CFL rules and field and all that stuff in the game prior to it being revamped. Is you could allow CFL rules, dimensions, and all that in the game, and somebody does a CFL mod for it, which I'm sure there might be already, or the league allows their branding to be associated with it. Now, the PA thing is the other thing because the players want to get some money.
Oh, for sure.
you would have
like
to agree
this.
with the players,
sure.
but like for
Yeah.
the growth of this game, we can't pay you for this.
Yeah.
Right.
Your name's going to go on this. Would you be willing to waive this away?
Right.
If I'm any of those players, I'm going hell no. I
would just do it.
I get cut tomorrow and I'm gone and I'm out of this league. You know, you guys have no connection to me. I'm not helping you guys out. I need a little something. I think there'd be a lot more players that do that. It doesn't tell me. I'm trying
But
to
how
find
does
if
it
I
work
can-
with the European teams and their players?
That's a great
Because
question.
all of them are involved.
That's a solid question.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have are all their names in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Their images, everything.
Dollar sales.
Right.
So this was. I'm just trying to. Oh, here's. Well, like, no, I can't. I'm trying to find like just money made by video games per year.
Like, let's use Fortnite as an example. It's like billions, but
Yeah, that's like a
and it's
big
and it's
number.
one game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. Obviously, the
And it's free,
database
right?
of players.
Yeah.
You can download for free. You
Yeah.
can play for. I have not put 1 cent into Fortnite, but the downloadable content that you can buy, like there's kids that didn't you buy something for your? No, somebody bought something for their nieces and nephews, and they got them like $100 expansion pack for Fortnite or. So that's how you make your money. And it's one game and it just updates every couple of weeks. So you don't have to buy a new disc or digital copy. It's one and they continually update it. So it's like ongoing basically.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Because some people don't have time for that, or they're just like, ignore it.
Yeah. Like,
You know?
like Maddie was saying,
Keeps-
like
piques your
NHL
interest.
26, new rosters,
Yeah.
maybe a few new animations. That's really all you're getting.
They
That's,
take a small little thing and they try to pump it up. Like, what a great thing that we've added this
Yes.
year, but it's not.
yeah. I was just watching the trailer for 26 and it's like goalie animations. Sick. That's wonderful.
But yeah, there was an arena football game that EA once made. I think they only did it once.
There's a lacrosse game too, I think at one point. And
I don't know how long EA did UFC. Do they still do it? Yeah, they still do that one. But yeah, it was like but like they tried an arena football one. It lasted a year. I think I had it.
You bought it?
I believe I did. Or did we just rent it? My brother and I.
Nerd alert.
I loved my football games. But
kidding.
it's
I
just
would
like
probably
it couldn't last even the arena football. And that's appealing to an American audience.
Sure.
So when you're appealing to a Canadian audience, it's only 40 million people. Like the money just doesn't add up for a video game. So I as a kid, I always wanted one. Was hoping there'd be one. I've come to the conclusion that I'll never see one in my life
It's too bad.
because it's just that the money won't work. But that's why I got into the NFL was because I was already into college football, but the NFL was Madden. Played the hell out of Madden as a kid.
I had
I
Madden.
played Madden too as a kid.
See, you played Madden,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
I had Madden 05 and MVP Baseball 05. and I'd find CFLers that would end up on the game, like guys who signed contracts. And I was the Seattle Seahawks, and I went and traded for Ricky Ray. And as you play, you get your players could improve at that point. And so I turned Ricky Ray into like a 99 overall all-star, basically.
Oh, that's cute.
Ricky Ray was my starting quarterback for that whole season.
So you did the same thing. You went and found him.
Ricky was the big one for me. I don't know if I did it with many others.
I found a few other guys. I'm like, oh, he's played in the CFL. I'm going to go sign and trade.
I would offer the 5th round pick to the Jets to get Ricky. I just play with him as the quarterback, but I was a 99 receiver myself.
Yeah,
You
had to make yourself.
There's a couple of them, or be 99 running back, so I really helped Ricky in that regard.
Yeah,
but you got to have Ricky. His face was there, and you're just so happy.
Yep, and you could make his overall stats improve to the point where they got better because he was like a 60 or something.
Oh, he was awful.
Yeah, he was slow, weak arm, and then you're like, okay, I got to work with him.
But I'll deal with it. Yeah, he's Ricky Ray, and he's my quarterback.
That's right.
Playing in the NFL game.
That's right. That's what I did.
It was awesome. This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage right here at Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports, which is presented by Play Alberta. Jasmine, Tommy, Maddie with you here. Thank you to everyone for listening across the Edmonton Sports Talk audio streams, YouTube, or listening on podcast, wherever you get your podcast. Portions of this hour brought to you by the Hive Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out. thehiveproductmarketing.com. 11 o'clock, Lock Shop, Dusty and Huss. We've got 2 guys and a goalie. Cass is back today with Gager and Dusty. Right. EST Afternoons and the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne until 6 o'clock. Turf District at 6. 7:30, Stingers in action in Calgary. It's the play-in game for CBL playoffs. We'll have that for you on our audio streams right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I not just want to go play some video games. Not gonna lie.
This has created some discussion. Barry texting says the hockey gameplay is too hard to replicate to make the NHL a good game. Football, baseball, basketball, much easier to make feel real. But there have been, like, I understand what Barry's saying, but there have been like really good hockey games. A lot of talk of NHL 14 being like the pinnacle of what EA Sports was able to create hockey-wise, and it's just kind of been a steady decline since then. They were really good. There was like the constant evolution was good. They found a good balance. They seemed to capture the essence of the game really well, and then now it's kind of herky-jerky, kind of clunky. Like Trev said, you see one thing and you think they're going to make it better, but they don't really fine-tune it, so I don't know. Like, there have been good hockey games.
What's the price of the game now?
Well, like
80, 90 bucks.
Yeah, it's gone up too. Right?
Actually,
it used to be like $50 to $60.
I remember buying Maddens back in the day at $60 or something.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gone up that much.
But $90?
But you can get a deluxe edition that comes with like expansion packs and this and the stuff, the extra stuff, and it's like $100.
The part of that though too is like the inflation has gone up over 20 years.
Yeah.
So like those prices of the games will go up. I actually don't think they've gone up that much to be that crazy, personally. I remember looking at, because I always thought $90 to get the standard edition.
It's 90 now.
It's 90.
Shoot.
I feel like back in the day it would be like 67. It might have been closer to $70, and I don't think it's actually gone up that insane.
Back then was a physical copy that you'd have to go to Best Buy to purchase, right? Now you just download it straight to your PlayStation.
Yeah. This one I think still is a physical copy.
Which is pretty sick at the same time.
No, this one's a physical copy still.
Well, you can still get the physical copy, but you can also just download it directly, like Jazzy's saying. You don't get like, when you get a new game, you unwrap it and the smell.
I love unboxing. Yeah.
Unboxing. You get the strategy guide or whatever, the little booklet. Or it'd come with like, I remember some of them you'd come with like a little, it's like bonus included inside.
Yeah. Like, some stickers or something,
like,
right?
Sick.
I know. I love that experience. Same with my Aritzia packages.
Whoa.
Shocking.
That can't be right.
What?
I'm just seeing the price. I'm trying to find the price of Madden like 05.
I think I paid like $60 for it.
Yeah, I feel like it was around that price, but this would be American pricing. NFL 2K5 was the first in the 2K series, priced at $20. They didn't ship much lower than the market leader Madden, which was $50. So that's American.
Yeah.
So $60.
Yeah. But I think that was when the 2K series was trying to undercut Madden and like.
And then they took out the rights.
Or EA, yeah. And I think they had the ESPN, ABC graphics package, music. Because I think I bought one of those and I loved it. It was great.
Based on inflation, $60 in 2005, according to the Bank of Canada, would be worth $92 in 2025. So it's gone up
Yeah.
the right amount.
I see.
I would say in terms of video games.
Yeah, you got to pay your engineers and all that. I understand too. Who create this?
Yeah,
stuff,
like
right?
your programmers and that.
Yeah.
Chris says, do they still make Winning Soccer 11 games made by Konami? Sorry, called Pro Evolution Soccer. I saw a thing on that actually when I was watching the Konami baseball game video. They must, or they did. And then I got stuck in a rabbit hole. I ended up watching like the evolution of FIFA, EA Sports FIFA games.
That's a fascinating story.
Why?
Because FIFA wanted more money from EA Sports and said, pay us. And EA is like, nope. They had this massive game and like, nope, we're not paying you. And FIFA's like, fine, you can't have our licensing. And then they released, they turned from FIFA whatever to EAFC.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like, if I recall, they made then deals with a bunch of leagues. And they're actually, and FIFA tried doing their own game, but EA's is better. EA's is still hitting, like selling.
Right.
And they're paying less money now than they had to pay FIFA before.
So they went to the clubs and the leagues?
I think they just went to the leagues and got licensing deals from the leagues.
So they can't use international teams? Like what? How does this
I'd have
change
to go
things?
look up this, but it was one of those where it was one like, is this going to cripple the EA one and FIFA's going to just create this game that's going to dominate because it's FIFA? Mm-hmm. But it hasn't worked. It's actually been EA that's dominated and FIFA can't get a game up off the ground.
Because it's hard.
Advertisement.
And like brand power.
Brand powers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And FIFA's corrupt as hell.
Exactly.
Like the
And that's
IOC.
right.
Yeah.
Speaking of FIFA, I know, I'm sorry, I'm just going to turn the chapter to
We're
something
talking about
else here.
sports video games, Jazzy.
Can we talk about?
Yeah, but so sorry, but
Yeah.
quickly.
No, go ahead.
Despite the rebranding, the franchise retains its license of more than 19,000 players, 700 teams, 100 stadiums, and 30 leagues. They found they went to just all the leagues and were like, "Okay, we're just going to license this with all of you guys."
Smart.
And FIFA's out of this, so I don't know about the international part of things, but they got it done, and it's like it's a massive game still, and they beat FIFA out of that.
Good. Screw FIFA.
Yeah,
man.
good. Karma.
Like, I wonder if the NFL. Yeah, Bronco Nick saying EA 25 doesn't have all the clubs. Inter and Milan are not. We know are in it, but the players are. They're not in it, but the players are. That's happened in the past. Even with FIFA, there was it wasn't Serie A. It was something else. Like they have missed out on some rights even while under
Right.
FIFA, but they're still rolling. They used to have Bill Belichick not as in the game.
Barry Bonds in MVP baseball. He was he had a different name. It didn't look he was instead of being a black man, it was a white player.
Oh.
And he had a different name, but all the attributes of Barry Bonds, basically. And I think they made him right-handed instead of left-handed, but you're like, oh, who's this fielder for the Giants that does not exist? It's like, it's Barry Bonds, basically. Because Barry Bonds would not allow his likeness to be in the game. He wanted to get paid.
Oh, what's Canada Soccer doing? So it says this is the 25 game. It says most clubs from 24 returned except some Italian clubs, as well as the Belgium national team and the Canadian women's national team, who EA lost the licenses to. Why did we Why did we not license the Canadian women's national team to
them in
EA? What
there.
are we doing?
Those are our girls.
The disrespect.
Well, I mean, there might have been a dispute between the women's national team and EA.
Oh, I guess it might have been the dispute that they were battling. Oh, that could make sense, actually.
How about the women's team kind of turning heel a little bit with like the drone gate and what happened to their coach? She's now.
Oh, she
where?
was whining a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that's why.
She was in some, I don't know what press conference she was, but she's like, I couldn't leave my house. I was getting harassed. Everyone was, and it was like, no one's doing this to you, Bev. No one in Canada cared.
Yeah.
Like she's like, she's like, my safety. I was so worried people were staking outside my house and I couldn't go in. I was like, that is not true. I can guarantee that is not true. No Canadian cared that much to stalk you outside your house and risk your safety of you and your family. No, you are just making something up right now. You screwed up. You got caught, and now you're trying to be like, oh, I'm the victim here. No. I don't buy that 1 second. Most people don't. Bev Priestman could go walk through Moss Pit during an Oilers playoff game, and no one would know who she was.
That's facts.
But
though.
she's worried about her safety in Canada because of this whole situation. Come on, give me a break.
She's staying relevant.
Touche. That's a good point. Okay, what do you want to change the subject to?
No, this is good because I wanted to talk a little bit about football, like Maddie's football.
Football.
Okay,
There's a Super Cup comeback today for PSG.
That was yesterday.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I apologize.
PSG Super Cups.
Really?
It's the winner of the Champions League versus the Europa League. But no one actually cares.
Okay,
I don't
you know
think
what?
Outside of those two teams.
I don't care either. I just thought I'd make you happy. But what I really care
are
about
happy.
is I want
explaining
to
it.
quickly talk about.
Yeah.
All I'm doing is explaining, and then she's coming at me. I'm just like, you
Now-
wanted to know, but I'm explaining what soccer fans kind of feel about this. Who cares, in a sense? It's
Sorry.
like, it's not that big one. Tottenham screwed it up again. They were up 2-0.
Yeah, sorry.
PSG scored a late goal,
Yeah.
equalizer. Two late goals, and then they won in penalties.
Welcome to my world. Angles.
Angles.
Like no one, the soccer world didn't stop yesterday because of Super Cup. I actually didn't even know it was on until in the afternoon. I was trying to find something to put on my TV, and I was like, "Oh, Super Cup's today. I'll throw it on." It's in the background. I shut it off in like the 85th minute to go home.
Sorry.
Don't be. It's all good.
Okay, fine. Let's really talk about. I know it's a little bit of old news, but not to me. Is Ronaldo's engagement ring?
Ronaldo's an engagement ring.
He's
Did you see the
engaged.
engagement ring? They got engaged to his like long-term girlfriend from like 9 years. They have like 6 kids together.
Nice.
5 kids together.
Good for them.
Did you not see the ring?
No.
Okay, well, it's like
I avoid all Cristiano Ronaldo stuff. I just find him annoying.
it's just the ring was just splattered all over Twitter, so it's like you couldn't avoid it.
I could, because I didn't see
You
it.
didn't see it?
Don't.
I miss Benny right now. I wish you could pull it up. You guys didn't see it. It's like a $3 million ring.
Better be. The guy makes how much money? $3 million's
worth
nothing to him.
$1 billion. It's like a $30 ring too.
Yeah, it better be a $3 million ring.
Well, if you guys didn't see it, then
Well, tell us about it.
it's just a beautiful big oval rock,
Oh.
and it literally takes up her entire finger. Well, not her entire finger, like a little bit of it.
Is he still playing in the Saudi League?
Yeah, he resigned. There was talk he'd leave, but then he ended up resigning because no one wants him.
He's what, 40 something now?
Yeah, I don't know how much longer he has, like international. He'll be at the World Cup next year, but
Good for him. Like, he has had a very solid career and has the ability to purchase a ring for his girlfriend and mother of 6 of his children.
5, I think.
5 that covers her whole hand or whatever. Like, he has had a great career, but just anytime I would see Ronaldo, I'm like, okay, next.
Me too, though. He doesn't entice me. Like I think I like to watch more Messi in Miami
Yeah.
in that sense. What?
no, I'm just saying, I have not watched it. I don't think.
Yeah, I haven't.
Inter Miami game.
And I'm only
Yeah, I
on
don't
it
think
because
I
it's
have.
just sexy. Just the whole Miami FC, right?
You like the uniforms?
And the uniforms, and then we
They
got
are
that.
nice uniforms.
And then
They
there was
are
that.
pretty nice, actually.
There's also actually something with the White Caps. That player that they just got.
Mueller.
Thomas Mueller.
Yeah, I think he had like other options, but he chose to come to Vancouver. What? Give some breaking news.
Hopefully the Whitecaps
I
stick
gotta look
around
this up.
because I know that there was talk. He's been talking about.
Well,
that.
they got screwed a couple of last week or something. A ref completely screwed them over. Was it 2 penalties to who were they playing? I forgot who they were playing, but it ended up coming out. The ref is a big fan of LAFC, and
You don't hear that very often.
LAFC's like chasing Vancouver in the standings.
Yeah.
and it was like just these 2 egregious. Like there was no way they should have been penalties, and Vancouver got screwed. And now like there's this whole controversy about this ref from MLS. No, I saw something in the CFL. I got to see if it's still there.
What?
I got to see how I can find it. Hold up a second.
Okay.
No, where were those? Never mind right now.
Jazzy.
Well, I got a few things I was going to ask you guys about.
Okay.
I have never been to Oktoberfest, and tickets are going on sale tomorrow. On the 15th.
Where is it at? The Shaw or the Convention Center?
No, I think it's it's at Ice District.
Oh, yeah. I went there last year. It was really good.
Was it?
Yeah, Joaquin and I were there.
Okay.
Gene. Yeah, it's neat.
So what happens inside?
You just sit at long tables,
Yeah.
picnic tables, and they have a bunch of beers, and they have German music, featuring a lot of accordion. They got guys singing and dancing.
Okay, so there's performances and stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
It's actually not bad. Then there's like German food and stuff.
That's what I want to try.
I enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
thought it was nice. I liked it. It was good.
It's usually sold out, I think, as well.
I would imagine it's pretty popular.
Yeah.
but yeah.
And can I wear like one of those outfits?
You certainly can.
Okay.
I'm sure it's even highly encouraged.
Okay. I think I would love to do that and be in the spirit and, get a taste of the culture.
Yeah.
But I just didn't really know what it was. I thought maybe like it's like a kind of a festival vibe that you go in, you eat, you have some beers or something, and then that's about
It's
it.
like a beer hall.
Yeah. But I thought
good.
like, I would love to see performances and such.
Yes.
Have you been? It's like 2 weeks, I think, or 2 weekends, which is pretty solid.
And it's not in October,
That's correct.
That's right. It's in September.
That is correct.
which I don't understand that. There's the reason for that, but I don't get it.
Yeah. No, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
The U.S. Open starts in September as well. It's just a fun fact I wanted to bring up. I was watching Jimmy Fallon the other day, and he had this chef on his show. And his name is Chef Josh Capon. And so he's the official chef of the U.S. Open. And I find it so interesting that they do this because, did you guys know this? So they'll hire a chef and he'll make the menu and the cocktail menu for the entire Open.
Like in the clubhouse?
Yeah.
Or just like on the tour?
I think it's for like everybody that attends it too, that they get like that menu item. So it'll be like a lobster roll, for example. I think it's going to be one of his signatures.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying the chef culture is quite large. You never know.
Did not know that.
Yeah, it was part of the experience when your
Where is
tickets
it?
are so expensive to stuff like that.
I love the U.S. Open.
Well, I'm glad I
I think
brought
that
it up.
starts
September 26th, I think.
the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
No.
No, the U.S. Open goes through Labor Day. It's the week before Labor Day.
Yeah.
What?
U.S. Open
U.S. Open.
is not golf. I want tennis.
Oh, it's the
Are we
August
talking
19th.
tennis or golf here?
well, golf is
yeah,
earlier.
golf, it happened already.
Yeah, it's August 18th to September 8th.
Talking tennis. Yeah.
It's August 18th, September 8th.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, because it's the week before Labor Day, and then it goes past
Yes.
Labor Day into the next weekend.
Yes.
And it's my favorite. 'Cause it's like 8:00 at night. You're winding down. You go on TSN, and there's a match.
Live
just
match.
The main event match for the day is just about to happen at Arthur Ashe Stadium. You're like, sweet. And it takes you like, depending on the match, it could be really good, and like goes to like 11 o'clock, and you
Yeah.
just quiet. Yeah, and there it's like 1 o'clock over there when it's ending, but it's great way to end the night. That's when I really love watching tennis.
Okay.
I'd love to go to Wimbledon, but U.S. Open is my
Yeah.
favorite one to watch, just because I'm a night guy, and I can watch it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes way more sense than having a chef. This is in one location. Just like, yeah, it's probably easier to manage.
I just find the culture of like chefs.
What is the chef
Introduce.
culture? All I know is Gordon Ramsay and Guy Fieri.
There's so many amazing chefs now. And I just like the fact
Where
that
were
it's
they before? I'm
incorporated.
sure now they just have the limelight. There's always a
That's a good point.
Bobby Flay. Isn't that like a big
I have a
name?
Bobby Flay cookbook. Burgers, fries,
Emerald
and
Lagasse.
milkshakes.
Boom.
Beat Bobby Flay. Great show.
The everyday Italian, Giada De Laurentiis. I remember her.
There's also just a lot of chefs that are just average chefs that post things that are like, that's pretty cool. And then you go make it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to know what U.S. Open or what you were thinking. It was in late September. Or did you just, maybe you just mix the days.
I think I mixed the dates.
Yeah, that'd make a little more sense.
I think I was trying to memorize when it came on TSN or whatever. So I was like, oh,
Yeah, that'd make a little more sense.
yeah.
Because, yeah, we're going to see what Mboko can do at the U.S. Open.
Yes.
goes.
Let's go.
She is unreal, hey?
But don't have high expectations.
Really? Well, look what just happened.
Yeah, but that's the fear, is that something, I remember I had John Horn on, Hearn and I, and he's like, this is the fear, is that she wins the Canadian tournament, and then people will be like, oh, well, she's going to go win the U.S. Open. And it's like, no, she's 18 or whatever.
She may not win it, but she'll, You don't think she'll go far in advance?
Look,
it'd be fun to watch her journey.
Absolutely, but there's a good chance that she might get knocked out in the first or second round.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Canada to heap too much expectations on her to expect her to go on a magical run into the second week even. Like, to me, there's as good of a chance that she gets knocked out in round one as she does is making it to week 2.
Wow. I'm going to remember this.
Why? It's difficult.
I think he's just being realistic.
Why? She shoots up in the rankings partly because she has a big tournament win, and now she's been playing well this year. But like, we didn't hear about her at the other tournaments and stuff yet. So like, let's not expect way too much from this young girl way too soon.
Yeah.
That if she does lose in round 1, let's not all be like, we're going through this. Oh, she's just off. Like, taper the expectations. Like, let's see who women she draws against.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Fair point.
Another star is born. But let's see her build it up.
Absolutely. And hopefully it's just a nice progression. Yeah, look, I would love if she goes on a run. I would love if she could get to quarterfinals the week after Labor Day or something. But I just also fear that, like, now that she's a household name to a degree, that everyone's just going to expect, well, she just won a tournament.
Yeah.
She should go do well.
That's the worst thing that could happen is, like, she gets knocked out first or second round and people are like, oh, can't handle it. It was just a flash in the pan. No. Let her build up her confidence. She knows she can win now.
Yeah.
Real quickly, Jeffy texts in, says, the real Oktoberfest in Munich started as a wedding celebration in October. It was such a good party. They kept having it each year and moved it forward to September for better weather.
Oh.
But the name stuck. It always ends in the first few days of October.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
It's got to at least have some sort of October in it.
Yeah. And they're keeping the tradition with the name, I suppose. The weather thing is logical. Evolution. You got to change.
I thought it had
things.
something to do with, like, the harvest. Maybe not.
Pretty sure.
Or, yeah. Anyway. It's a good time. I recommend it. I enjoyed it last year.
I'll go. I
Yeah.
love supporting Edmonton. Always
Yes.
out and about.
Yes.
Trying to do stuff, trying to experience
Check it out.
all the festivals. Went to Carry Fest, because we had the discussion on the Hangout. So I was like, I got to check this out. And that was bumping.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, it was packed. I was so happy for the city and their culture. It was like thriving.
I just saw the parade,
Yeah, the parade
buy
was
that.
a little early, but
which is why K-Days needs a parade.
yeah, legit. And it better happen. Make it happen, Quinn.
Well, she's supposed to set up a meeting. I don't know she just said on the Hangout that she'll set up a meeting with Explore Edmonton. Because we'll put in a float.
Yeah. Can I sit on the float and spray champagne?
You can buy the champagne and spray it.
Yeah, absolutely.
If
can
that's
buy
what you
the
want to
champagne.
do, you'd have to buy the
You
champagne.
can get champagne for like $11, okay?
So then you're fine buying it yourself,
Go buy
right?
a whole bunch.
Did you just stick the middle finger up at me on camera?
Wow.
I gotta stop doing that.
Yep.
Why am I getting the middle finger anyways? You just said it's cheap, so you can afford it yourself.
Angles. Angles.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Now, okay, if we do an EST float and you, for whatever reason, are
So I
inspired,
don't think we can spray champagne when there's little kids in the crowd.
that's
whatever.
exactly what I was going to
That's
bring
the
up.
parents' problem. But
You're feeding them alcohol.
I also don't think people want to be like sticky and stuff after one. Like, they're gonna have a parade. Like that one float, they sprayed champagne on me, and I didn't even want that.
It's 9 a.m. Why do I have champagne on me right now?
Oh my
We didn't think
goodness.
this one through, did
No,
we?
I
No,
didn't.
But I get the middle finger.
you did. That did happen.
Don't tell HR Daddy. Jesse already wants to see in his office since you told
already.
him about the seat scandal yesterday.
Oh my goodness! You punched me earlier.
Oh my! I didn't mean
You
to.
did punch him.
That was
You can't say you didn't. You absolutely did.
I didn't mean to.
Yes, you did.
It was one of those like, oh,
and you
I
didn't
shouldn't
mean
have.
to give him the
No.
middle finger a minute ago.
That's not what happened. It wasn't one of. You did punch Buggy,
I did. I was
so
demonstrating.
you meant to punch him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't help it that I'm strong.
Oh, nobody said you were strong.
Shut up.
No, but you can't say I didn't mean to punch him.
Yeah.
When you did, you said punch Buggy and went boom.
I was trying to show the young people how it used to be.
The ones that you're gonna spray with
Yeah, but
champagne.
I just-
That's right.
I just want to roll back to what you said there. You said I didn't mean to, but you did because you did the punch Buggy.
I meant to just be like,
Not
not
to punch.
like actually like punch.
Still punch.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's a little too late for that.
Wheels. K-Day's had a parade. I've seen it several times. We know it had a parade.
It had one.
We were very aware of that, Wheels.
We told a
We're
story.
saying we want it back.
I emceed with Raimai and Drew Dalby, like a corner of Jasper Avenue, and it was ridiculous and fun.
Well,
It was enjoyable.
Look at the Kerry West Fest. Like, I think there were so many people that came to that parade and then
Yeah.
they would linger on to do other things in downtown, obviously at Churchill Square. What a great way to gather the community and like kids and families, right?
Downtown was busy. I saw a lot of
yeah,
young families,
beautiful
a lot
day.
of strollers,
Yeah.
a lot of people just hanging out, and the weather was good for the
was
most
good.
part.
Yeah,
so
it was.
Last week, so much was going on. It
So
was
much.
awesome.
Like, keep it going. It's just weird that there's no parade. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't even know if I want her on a parade because she'll punch little kids maybe or something.
I think you're onto something.
Like she's gonna be so mean to the kids,
I know.
and it's for the kids.
Children love me, okay? It's for the kids.
Okay.
Can I bring
The
champagne?
parade is for the
It's
kids.
essentially for the kids.
I just said
Like I
that.
like how you don't go to like candy or something. Let's
Yeah,
go
let's,
candy.
let's spray
in
the
champagne.
audience with champagne.
Let's get them all sticky. I mean, it could be a nice
Hey.
hot day, but here's champagne to cool you down.
So tell me about the float from the sports radio station. Well, they had this girl on there spraying everyone with champagne at 9 a.m. Outside of that, I guess it was okay.
It was 22 degrees. It was hot.
Yeah.
And then that was like the second float, so I had to sit there wet the rest of the
Yeah.
day. Wasn't great.
And a little tipsy.
Yep.
My kids got it.
My
They were crying.
my 4-year-old was drunk.
It flew into her mouth. And
Well, she started pouring like
Oh my goodness.
it's just a terrible idea.
Fine.
Yeah,
Fine.
no,
Whatever,
we don't want.
champagne.
We're not going to be
Spray
spraying.
coffee. Hot coffee.
No, we're not spraying the
why are you
crowd
spraying
with
hot?
anything.
Why are you going like you're upset now that you can't spray champagne? So you're gonna burn people.
Like if you want to be risque, you could throw beads. I mean,
Okay, that would be a big problem. That would turn
but
into
champagne wouldn't be.
It's all a problem.
Everything is a
Everything's a
Just
problem.
grab candy and just throw candy.
Could you
Fine.
not just sit on the float and wave to people?
Fine. You're right. I'll do that. Smile away.
Well, to explore Edmonton, EST's pulling its float. We will not be entering
Or-
because we do not want to be held responsible
We're still
for Jasmine.
interested, but Jasmine will not be a part of it.
It's- we'll just
too
say we're
good.
not in the parade,
Yeah.
and she won't show up, and then we could be in the parade, and she won't know we were there, but it's out of precaution from
Yeah.
not getting kicked out of the parade.
Exactly.
Because if she's there, they might tell us, okay, there's a turn off here, you guys out.
Yeah.
The official drink of the EST Hangout is the Finnish long drink. Legend in 1952, a drink unlike any other. Sparkling refreshment, real liquor, longdrink.com/Canada, where you can enter postal code, find our liquor store and establishment nearest you with the long drink in stock. Why I was a little excited a little bit earlier is with Play Alberta. They're growing. They're taking, trying to improve on their sports book. We've asked in the past, now with our parlays, we've been able to put up player props when it comes to the Canadian Football League. We got a message just a little bit ago where they're starting to slowly add some player markets in there. If you go to Play Alberta, download the app, click on football, you'll see Canada, click on more. There'll be two options, CFL and CFL player markets. If you go to CFL player markets, they've got some props for tonight's game between the Bombers and the Red Blacks. You can bet on Zach Claros passing, Drew Brown passing, Oliveira rushing, Stanback rushing, Dembski, Wheatfall, Hardy, Lewis, all receiving yards. It's now up there at Play Alberta. So that's exciting. I'm very excited about that. Stay tuned for Jay and Matt's big play of the game tomorrow when it comes to the Elks too, as we'll throw some up there. But you'll be able to bet on it. Cody Fajardo passing or something like that. So this is very exciting to see. And hopefully we could just keep growing it and improving it with Play Alberta.
Yes.
But that's Play Alberta, playalberta.ca. EST Sports, deposit 20, get a $50 free sports bet. YEG 50, deposit 5 and get a $50 free sports bet. That's at Play Alberta.
Boom.
Nasty Shot is pretty funny right now. VR. Oh, and Otani is the toxic one.
But
Fair point.
nicely done.
Dawson Nielsen. Jasmine doesn't love the attention Tommy is getting with scandals, so now she's trying to get her attention. #red flags.
Touche.
And of course, Uke. Spraying hot coffee and flipping the bird to everyone. Classic parade stuff, really.
Yeah. I love those kinds of parades.
Spraying hot coffee is just something everyone wants.
Yeah, that's wonderful. What an experience.
So it is mid-August. I was going to just remind everybody to get all your shows out of the way because sports season is around the corner. Is there any show you guys want to suggest to the Nasties?
I saw a trailer for Stranger Things season 5. It finally is coming out.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
When is it coming out again?
I can't remember, but it's soon, I think.
Yeah. They're all grown up. It was like a 4-minute trailer or something, no?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It
I didn't
looks like
watch
it's
it.
going to be good. I really like that show.
I love that show, but I just didn't want to see the trailer because I was trying to get
No, it was good.
There's SEC doc that Hernandez talks about. I need to watch that one. WWE Unreal.
That one I
No,
want to watch.
is it Unreal?
Unreal. The Cowboys one I want to watch.
Yeah.
The
that's coming
WWE
up.
Unreal
Yeah.
is really, I've enjoyed it. I actually saw a clip of Paul Heyman on with Ariel Helwani, and he hates it. But he
Really?
understands because he says old school wrestlers, you always defended the realness of wrestling.
Right.
The clip, paraphrasing it, he's like, if you went into a bar and someone said wrestling is fake, you have to be ready to throw down and be like, I'll show you that it's not fake.
I get
and
that.
we'll beat you.
Yeah.
And back in the day, it was never about letting people see behind the scenes.
Right.
Now you've got a show that is not just behind the scenes. It is, you're embedded in it. You're in the writing room. You're in the creative meetings.
Wow.
I like
and
that.
for a guy
Yeah.
like Paul Heyman, he says that's hard to grasp and because he's from the old school. But he also said he accepts it because that's where the world is going.
Yeah.
And the way his analogy of it was the train's leaving the station. Do you want to be off of it or do you want to? But he's like, I don't want to be off it. I want to be on it. And if I'm not the conductor, I want to be one of the, third, fourth person in line to help influence where this train is going in the end. I don't want to miss out on that. And to do that, he has to sacrifice the idea that now there's this opening. I remember asking Haas if he's seen it. He's like, I don't know if I want to see it because he doesn't know if he wants to see behind the scenes as somebody who's actively watching wrestling.
Right.
Which makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm not actively watching wrestling. I have no interest in actively watching wrestling. But I find the behind the scenes so fascinating as a bit of a production nerd and stuff like that. It's a really cool show.
You don't want to see how the sausage is made. Is that the saying?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like you want to enjoy this delicious pork treat. You don't want to know how it's made.
Yeah, I don't need to know the pork gelatin that's going into my candy.
That's right.
Seeing how that all plays out.
Yeah.
That's so fair.
But I don't care as a non-wrestling
Yeah.
person. So to me, it's fascinating. So if you're into wrestling, I'm not going to necessarily recommend it because I don't know how you would feel about it. If you're not into wrestling and once were, and you're interested in how the behind the scenes go, it is awesome. It is a really good show.
I enjoy that element of it. And especially how you said they communicate through the ref in the ring, what to do next, if they need to change something on the fly. I think that's cool. I was watching something on Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan. They're talking about the big WrestleMania match that really
Was it
started.
WrestleMania 3 or something?
Yeah, it like pushed the WWF into the mainstream and it became such a big event. And these guys who were already stars became even bigger stars. But like Hulk Hogan, I'm again just going off memory, but he was like, we had a little sheet, we wrote down what moves we're gonna do, we're gonna set this up, set that up, and then Andre in the ring said, "Lift me," and that's when Hulk did it. It was kind of like impromptu. I thought that was fascinating, so I think I would like this WWE documentary because I don't mind that. I think cat's out of the bag. It's scripted.
Wow.
Right? So for me, it's fine.
As you mentioned, like that element part, I want to see the writing. I want to see the storylines. I want to see who's doing it. Like how they come up with
the
this
writing
stuff.
part of this yet.
Yeah.
But it was the thing I've seen is the creative meeting where they decided who's going to win the Royal Rumble. And just them discussing that. I was like, this is kind of cool.
That is neat.
And it's falling because it's John Cena's last year.
Yeah.
It's his final run. He's like 49 or something.
Yeah, he was on he was on Fallon last night. That guy can stretch.
Well, he says he
Yeah.
just can't do it anymore physically.
Yeah.
This is why it's his last one. He can't physically wrestle. But then I look like he's not that much younger than The Rock.
No.
'Cause I was like, how's The Rock still once in a while still wrestling? And he's in his early 50s. He's only like 51.
Yeah. Once in a while. Well, they're in great shape. Both
I know,
of them,
but it's
right?
still like
Yeah.
I was impressed that The Rock's like I remember The Rock in the late 90s wrestling. Like that's
Yes.
grew up on that.
Yeah, that's
Brahma
right.
Bull.
Triple H doesn't wrestle anymore.
No, he's in charge.
I know Shawn Michaels doesn't wrestle. Like those guys, like that era doesn't wrestle anymore. But Rock once in a while still shows up to wrestle and stuff, which is unbelievable. Think about how long the Undertaker went.
Hogan, Ric Flair, they would show up and they would still wrestle. Now they couldn't move like they did back in the day. But yeah, you're right. Undertaker lasted a long time.
Well, he looked like the Undertaker.
He's
You
an
know what I mean?
interesting
Like-
character. He's an interesting guy. Like I've seen some shows with him. I like the Undertaker, and I like
Yeah, me too.
the guy. What the heck's his name? Mark something. But I actually was like, this guy seems like a cool dude. I didn't like the American Badass era of the Undertaker. I thought that was a bit weird, but
The thing with The Rock and John Cena is they're also great actors. And when I mean great, I mean like they can act. They make good movies, funny movies.
I think they are good actors.
Yeah. And that's what, that's also going for them too.
Yeah.
It's not that you're going to quit wrestling. It's just that they have other things that have opened doors for them, right?
It is acting and wrestling.
Yeah, very good point.
You're a
That's
character.
why
Yeah.
to go and switch to the acting for some of them. Because Bautista, Dave Bautista,
He's become a good actor.
He's a good actor.
he's out of wrestling.
Yeah.
Like because he's just full acting and stuff.
Yeah.
He was in Dune.
Dude, he's in
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right? So Weapons is, by the way, I haven't watched it, but I really need to watch it. Everybody's just raving about this movie, Weapons. It's supposed to be a horror movie, but not a horror movie. And then I hear something about it could be like slightly based on some true events.
I haven't even heard of this.
It's with that actress, I should know her name, the one from Ozark with the blonde hair.
Oh,
Julia Garner.
that's the
Yes.
one. Yeah.
Josh Brolin's in it.
Yes.
When all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanished on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance.
So from like big movie buffs that I know they critique every movie, they're giving it like a 9 out of 10.
What's it on?
It's
Theaters.
if they go to the theater to
Oh,
watch
in
it.
theater.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Theater movie.
So something to catch.
Rotten Tomatoes with critics, it's 94%.
Wow. There you
Interesting.
go.
Okay. Add it to the list.
And Thunderbolts is coming to Disney Plus August 27th. So you don't have to go watch it in theater.
August 29th and a few days after, Jaws, because it's the 50th anniversary, is going into
God.
theaters. And I really want to go see it. Feel free. They're even doing it in 4DX, which I'm really interested in. Like, I kind of want to go do that. I want to see Jaws in theaters.
40X is that long screen?
It's the one with the movement and stuff. And there'd be like wind goes
Yeah,
in your
yeah,
face.
yeah.
Like, yeah, so all of that.
I want to try that too.
And they're bringing out Jaws for the 50th anniversary, a little bit of a release for it. And I'm very cool, because that would have been a cool movie to have seen in theaters.
Back then.
So I do want to go, well, even now, I want to go experience it in theaters. I might do just the standard because that's what it was, but I'm actually very intrigued by the 40X. I've never seen a 40X movie.
Me neither. It's like you need the right movie to go watch it. And that might just be
F1 was one I thought would be a fun one for that.
Do you know anybody that watched it in that?
No. Are you watching Big Brothers?
Yeah.
Now Tommy's gone right now. Did
I
you watch
know.
yesterday?
Quickly, 5 minutes. I did. Did you?
Spoilers.
Spoilers, quick. 5 minutes before Tommy comes back.
When Tommy comes back, there might be a
Yeah,
little bit,
we'll do the thumbs up. Okay. Did you watch yesterday? Mm-hmm. Okay. Your thoughts, or you want my thoughts first? Because I love this.
Vinny's, Vinny?
Vinny, yeah.
Stop whining.
Vince, yeah.
Vince, stop whining.
Yeah, his
Like his whole plea
taking
of
a
like,
defeat.
let's go. I also for Catherine, like, why did you take the POV?
Why did you?
Yeah.
Because you always take the POV.
No, you don't. Not if you're not up for it all.
She doesn't know that.
Of course she should. She's not. She should know that she's not a threat.
But
And you know that, like, hey, you're just in this. Take the 5K.
But
No
then
one's gonna say anything.
Then you piss Ava off.
No, you don't.
Because she could be like, oh, she just kind of screwed it up.
Yeah, but she
'Cause
still
now
wanted.
Vince
She still
is
wanted
gonna
Morgan
take herself
out. She
off.
still wanted Morgan out. No, you take that money. You don't take the POV, especially if you're not going to use it.
Which is so unfortunate with Morgan. Mickey has such a messy game.
Oh.
It is incredible how
Her going
she's
to
shooting
Ava
us.
and going,
Yeah.
I said this, and then after seeing it blow back her face, she's like, I didn't mean to do this.
Yeah.
What did you expect was going to happen?
Yeah, I know.
When you go to the household saying your partner is targeting her.
Man, Will's not even telling her. Like, these guys aren't even telling her. And you're just going to go and do that?
There
Messy.
not a single player playing a good game right now, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I agree with you. It is such an interesting season.
Although I'm tired of also Rachel
So-
like being like, I'm the vet. I should be in charge.
You
They
don't know
should
how to
do
play
things
this
my
game.
way. No, you should be gone.
Yeah,
They
go.
should be getting rid of her.
Go, girl. Bye. But
And clearly they're not listening to you because anything you want isn't happening now.
no, and they're just like, they don't know how to communicate properly. Like Morgan's trying to tell Rachel for like, oh, we want to get you to jury. And then she gets offended by it because that's what she heard through the grapevine. I think someone told her, I forgot who it was. And yeah, just a messy game overall by everybody. I did like Vince, but you're right. Now he's turning me off.
Just stop whining. You're playing a terrible game.
Yeah.
And then, just one more week. One more week.
Yeah.
He's gone probably.
He will be, unfortunately, but the veto could, oh no, it's not going to get used. But then they have the Big Brother.
Battle back.
I
I hate that.
I like it. I found it to be interesting. I think Keanu was painted as a villain as he should not be. Sorry, Tom.
He should be to a degree.
He's well, because he's kind of immature.
Yes, he's saying the wrong things at the wrong moment.
Yeah.
Like he shouldn't be threatening everyone always.
No, but I think they've turned him into this villain where he has his back against the wall that he has to make these outbursts.
Which is where if you're a couple people, he's a beast.
Yes, he is.
He's gonna win competitions.
As he does.
Create an alliance with him.
Yeah.
Get in with him.
But it was all because of Jimmy that like got his
I know.
reputation bad, and then everybody else was like, "Oh, this guy's a bad reputation," or we should like all kind of go against him. So he's a kind of an underdog. So I hope he goes far. I was talking to Penders about this too at the Nasty Bash.
I'm enjoying the season right now because they're all terrible. Mm-hmm. Like I don't have a favorite for winning.
I dislike a lot of people. I don't like Ashley at all. I did not like her from the first day that she had a shower. I could not stand her.
Riley should have he got played when he was trying to figure out who had the thing, and then once everyone said, "Oh, it's Ashley." Oh yeah, maybe Ashley. And then you're like, "It's not Ashley."
Yeah.
Go with your gut. His gut initially was Mickey, and didn't get it right.
Yeah, and
Lost his head of household.
He was. I know. And Vince told him. Anyways, we're almost done.
That's fine. I'm enjoying this discussion.
Riley and Catherine, their showmance is way too hardcore. Can you stop making those kissing noises on the mic? Nasty. And like that's also going to shoot them in the foot. They're definitely targets.
They're not even threats.
Well, Riley wins. Riley won HOH.
One thing, two things.
Catherine has a mouth on her, which I like though. She's
Lauren's way too quiet.
Who?
Lauren. See, you don't even know who she is.
I know.
She won the head of household, and she did nothing with it.
Exactly.
And she wanted to be like, I love when these people are like, I just want to make a name for myself, so I'm going to win a head of household so I could control the game, and then they do nothing with it. And you're like, wow, you really made a name for yourself, and now you go back behind the scenes.
Exactly. Another thing is like yesterday's episode, it really based it on the other side of the house, which was interesting. That there was like no Kelly, none of like the other characters that have been showcased. So that was interesting to see everybody's dynamics in the game.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Who wins the next head of household?
But one last thing I want to say about it is that I really enjoy these like 90-minute episodes now because there is a lot of drama that's like jam-packed. It's more in-depth of the players and their characters and their games.
I prefer it
enjoy
on
that.
Sundays, I think.
The hour.
Wednesday's a long 90.
Sunday is...
I'd rather have the 90 on Sunday and then give me... But I get why, because you have to do the POV and you have to have the
I don't mind. There's really nothing on until like sports starts, so it's all good. Anyways, the Good Big Brother season.
Awesome. You guys were fired up.
Wheels, can we bet on the Stingers tonight? You can. Play Alberta. PlayAlberta.ca. Click on basketballs. Click on Canada.
We're done
We'll get to over-under for Play Alberta. Right now, the Stingers, plus 122 on the money line. 3.5 point, plus 3.5 on the spread.
So they're dogs tonight?
Yeah, it's not as much of an over or under. Stingers get it done tonight? I'm going to say yes. I don't know. There's something about me going, they went to Calgary. Was it last year and they won the playoff game, if I'm not mistaken? Or was that 2 years ago? I don't know. I just have a good feeling about the Stingers going to Calgary and getting this victory.
They've had a very plucky season.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it.
They've had a good year. Yeah, I'll go with them. Let's take the home side, or our Edmonton-based team in Calgary. And I noticed that, are they playing at the Saddle Dome now?
They play a couple games at the Saddle Dome.
I saw that. I think that's great.
Are they playing it there tonight?
They might be.
Return to the Saddle Dome for the finale. That's an article. What about this game?
Yeah.
Nope.
It's at the Winsport.
Today's game is at Winsport. Winsport Event Center. But for their last home game, they went to
the Saddle Dome.
Yeah.
Did it say how many fans they got? Because
trying to see if I can quickly
the Winnipeg Sea Bears play out of was it Canada Life Center now?
6,600.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would think that would be a good chunk of the lower bowl at Saddle Dome. Winnipeg does decently well. I've seen them have good crowds. They only have the lower bowl, obviously.
And they're they don't have, they're not having the greatest season.
No.
They're averaging 10,000.
Yeah.
Winnipeg is.
Yeah, people got behind that team.
Calgary's averaging 7, just shy of 7. Edmonton's averaging 3,400.
Because there's 4,500 at Expo Center.
They're down 14% this year.
Okay. But they're having a better year.
This is where I do have my with the CBL. So Vancouver won the Western Conference. Calgary was second. Stingers were third. Sea Bears are 4. But because the championship weekend's taking place in Winnipeg is immediately, even though they finished 4th, they're in the semifinals. They're in the Western Final.
What?
Yes. They get it because
like
they're
that.
hosting. They go right to the Western Final, which means they, in theory, they started the season and finished this they're first.
Yeah.
And then Vancouver is in the quarterfinal, and Calgary, Edmonton have to be in the play-in round. Whereas the number 1 team out east, which was the Niagara, I believe, they get the bye right to
The East Final.
the East Final.
Yeah,
They need to win 1 game to get to the championship.
right.
And Vancouver has to win 2. And Winnipeg has to just win 1, even though they have a season where they finished 11 and 13. So they finished sub 500. Stingers were 15 and 9. Calgary was 17 and 7. Vancouver was 19 and 5. Those 3 teams have to go on this run. That I don't agree.
No, I don't like that.
I understand you have a championship week and you want your host team in there. If anything, give them the quarterfinal gamers. Or no, the quarterfinal. No, championship weekend's only the 2 games, semifinals and championship. If you want to go to these regular sites, you can't have them in it then.
No,
Sorry.
that's silly. I don't like that.
That's one thing I don't agree with. Because, then Vancouver will host on the 16th the winner of Calgary and Edmonton. But it's these 3 teams. Edmonton should be in this game, but they should be hosting it.
Right.
Calgary should have to be waiting until next week to play, and Vancouver should be waiting and know that they're going to Winnipeg.
Right.
But it's the reverse. Which actually then this just helps the East win it in a sense. Because what if Winnipeg stuns and gets the 1 victory and Niagara moves on? Well, now they get the worst team out west because they won 1 game.
Fix it.
Don't like that one.
Fix it.
Jay does say, wait. If you're interested in Stingers, wait for Jay's play of the day. Don't jump on it too soon. We get those boosts with those plays of the day. So just a reminder. Avery does say heard potential maybe format change coming 2026 and onwards.
Okay,
Should
that's
be.
good. Thank you, Avery.
Need that change.
Yep.
I'll say that right now.
Yeah, you do.
Did you say who you think was going to win?
No.
Why not?
Do you want to have a say of who you think is
over
going to
under.
win?
You want to tell me again?
Stingers or Calgary? Who's going to win?
Stingers.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll all
Sorry.
get behind it. Edmonton Sports Talk
I started
audio
thinking
streams,
about
7:30. We'll have that game for you as they will take on Calgary at Winsport. Did you have something you were going to say?
No, just I wanted to kind of wrap up the shows part, the summer shows.
Oh, yeah, go back to that. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm currently watching Wednesday. I think I finished it. And I'm going to throw this out there right now, but don't say anything because it doesn't have to happen, especially you, Tommy. I know how you get, but maybe we could do an Addams Family Halloween show.
No.
Just say, come on.
I'm already know my
What do
Halloween
you
costume is.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Maddie on this one. No.
I've said it for a while. I'm being a Pop-Tart.
You're going to be a Pop-Tart?
I want to be a Pop-Tart
Oh,
this year
I
for
love
the
that.
Pop-Tart Bowl.
We could all be mascots.
So I'm going as the pop. I need to find a Pop-Tart costume. We're going to have to make a Pop-Tart, but I'm going to be as Pop-Tart. Sorry. This was already predetermined.
Hey, I'm
out.
I'm with you on that.
I don't know how I'm going to sit in a
You can be a
Pop-Tart here, but
baseball.
No, if I'm going to be something, it's going to be a Ghostbuster.
Can you?
Maybe.
Okay, sick.
So, but sorry, a sexy Pop-Tart. Sexy
yes,
Ghostbuster.
thank you.
Naturally.
Yeah.
You could be part of that,
Yeah.
but you can do Adam. You could be Wednesday.
I've done Wednesday. It's too easy. I was gonna do either Wednesday or Morticia, but well.
No, in honor of my favorite college football bowl game, the Pop-Tart Bowl. I want to be a Pop-Tart.
I love that.
Made
though.
that decision
I
watching the
respect that very
Pop-Tart Bowl
much.
last year. I'm being a Pop-Tart.
And you can make that easily. Not easily per se, but I feel like it's doable to make it from like a cardboard box and coloring and all that. Hey.
I don't know. I'm not creative. I don't want to do that stuff. So I'm trying to find one to buy. Spirit Halloween had one last year. So I'm hoping they bring it back this year.
Did you see the signs? I saw them today when I was driving here.
The store was open I saw the store on July 31st. I ranted about it on Reed Wilkins.
The one on Calgary Trail?
No, by the old place.
It's
Oh, by
Stony Plain Road.
Road.
That's where I saw the sign.
There's also
okay.
one, Southgate. I saw that coming into town on the weekend where the Nordstrom rack was or whatever that was. That's now Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, that's the one I meant. So you just rolled your eyes.
July 31st
I
right
know.
now. It was July
It's tough.
31st.
I don't like it.
No.
Just
we
wait,
I want
summer.
to I want to reset under consumer stuff.
I agree with you. It's too much. on my face.
Valentine's Day can start Feb 1. You get 2 weeks. Easter could start 2 weeks prior. What are the other big ones that are coming? Then you get to the big other ones. Halloween could start October 1.
But they're not going to do
Christmas
that.
could start December 1.
These companies need to capitalize.
Restart. Reset this
Yeah.
all.
I don't
Taboo.
mind Christmas in November.
By November 15th.
No, that's
Sure.
all after Remembrance Day. That's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
All good.
I'm sure Costco will have Christmas decorations available
Like
Usually
tomorrow.
Labor Day
in
now.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
It's just
legit.
before Labor Day now,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Me neither.
It's
I
off-putting.
can't. It's just so tacky. I can't.
Right?
Right?
It's toxic.
Conjuring 4 is also coming out. I know Maddie loves Annabelle doll. And I was going to say Love is Blind UK started yesterday for my ladies and some of the guys that secretly do watch it. Can't wait to binge that this weekend as well.
I have nothing else really I need to watch.
The Bear? Did you
Never
were never in
watched
The
The
Bear,
Bear.
right? The
Never
Bear
watched The
season 4 was a little, it was probably the worst season. It was still a good season.
Gager
but
liked it.
Gager liked
Bear.
this last
Well, I don't know
season.
about the season. I know.
Oh,
liked
the
Bear.
show is like a 10, but like this last season just wasn't as good as the first 3 seasons. But
I don't
it
have
was
any
still good.
shows coming up that I want to watch.
You're not Stranger Things? I thought you'd be into that.
Never watched it.
It's very good.
Clueless is having a reboot.
Come on.
Yeah,
Why?
with Silverstone.
Not necessary.
It was a good movie to our times.
Let it go.
What other TVs? Like, because I was into White Lotus, I had Last of Us. Now I got to wait years for that one to come back. I don't think I have any other shows that I'm kind of locked in, set in. So one day I'll find a new show. I do think I need to watch Severance one day. Heard good things about Severance.
Yeah, so many people. I couldn't. First episodes weren't. for me.
Outside of like the dancing meme that they had that everyone was doing a few months ago, what is Severance?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just know Yaremchuk told me it was great. I think Raimai told me it was great.
Max Bezuzu said he really liked it. My brother really loved it.
So I kind of
Interesting.
I need to just start watching more docs. A lot of good documentaries out there. I think that's the thing.
I love
Just need to transition
documentaries.
when I'm not watching the sports because it's going to be overload right away here.
yeah.
That's
Soccer
what I'm saying.
starts tomorrow.
We gotta get it in
Liverpool.
before sports season.
Wolves? Is it Liverpool and Wolves tomorrow? United Arsenal on Sunday.
Interesting.
I'll expect your report on United and Arsenal
good.
next Tuesday.
It's gonna do one of these. Grab my hand.
Next Tuesday. I want your thoughts on how the Red Devils and the Gunners looked.
Red Devils and the
Opening
Gunners.
match. 9:30 NBC.
Okay, watch me watch it.
Taco adds that weapons needs to be seen. It's absolutely nuts. Everyone is talking about it.
Thank
okay.
you. I will schedule it in.
I can do that.
Lock Shop coming up in a few minutes. We've got 2 guys and a goalie. Dusty, Gage, or Cass. EST Afternoons, Reed Wilkins Show. And then a reminder, following Turf District on our audio streams at 7:30, we'll have Stingers and the Surge into the play-in game for the CBL playoffs. That will be coming up on our audio streams for Edmonton Sports Talk. This is the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. On behalf of Tommy, Jasmine, I am Matt. Thanks for tuning in to EST, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports, presented by Play Alberta. Lock Shop in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go.
There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here. Joining us today,